Hi and welcome back to Normski TV, doing a player ratings and review of the game. I left it quite late because, mate, I was absolutely fuming with what I saw again. Another drab performance from Arsenal. Arsenal won, Slavia Prague won. Are you telling me Arsenal of 2007-8, who slapped 7 past his team, is this what we've fallen to? Is this what we want? A mediocre team. Mediocrity has absolutely filtered right the way through this team. I don't even know where to start. Sometimes you need to just kind of take a step back and really kind of look what's going on with this club. And we are regressing at a very, very, very quick rate. And it's frightening. It's absolutely frightening to know Arsenal, once great club, are struggling against a team of Slavia Prague in the Europa League. There's a good chance that come next week, we could be saying goodbye to the Europa Cup quarterfinals because of our lack of concentration. In the dying minutes of injury time, we go and concede a goal. Now, can somebody please tell me what Arsenal are doing when it comes to game management? Can somebody please tell me why Cedric, which I felt was the one to blame for the start and the finish of them equalising at the last minute or last death of the game? Why are you playing a ball back to Gabriel, putting him under pressure? He ends up obviously losing the ball. The Slavia Prague guy now has a chance to run at goal, hits it with ferocity at Leno. He palms it onto the post. Could he have palmed it out? Who knows? But he palms it onto the post and it goes out for a corner. And you're thinking, here we go. I was on the phone with Ian, trusted guy that comes on the stream sometimes. I was on the phone with him and we're just thinking, please, please, please do not concede. Please do not concede. The corner's taken and, it came across, it thrust across. At first I was thinking, could Holden could have jumped in or Gabriel to intercept it, but it was coming at speed. It did come off the shin or the thigh of Pepe, who was the one that got us in front, and it came off of him. Could he have done better? I don't know. But where was Cedric? Why wasn't he in front of man? I mean, eventually it was almost like he was rugby tackling the Slavia Prague player who never heard of, puts it into the back of the net, 1-1. They were celebrating like they'd won the Europa Cup. What is it about Arsenal? What is it about us? Why we cannot go and finish our dinner? Every time I come and do a review or preview, I keep saying, Arsenal, please start fast. Again, for the first half an hour of that game, literally slow, no pressing. Do we think we're playing an end of season game or something, or some warm-up, I don't know, some testimonial game? Because it always seems like that. In every single game, it's the same thing. Are you not playing for the manager? What is it? Is the manager telling you to play like that? Why is it that we take so long to play out the back? Why is it so long we take so long to get the ball moving through the lines? Partey, what was happening with you? Literally, the second half, you was terrible. So you had to be taken off. I mean, literally, you've now morphed into the mediocre culture of Arsenal. You're coming from Atletico Madrid, with caliber, with when we heard that he was coming, was thinking, yes, we've got our midfield in full summit. Yesterday, there was one time where you did a crossfield pass. And I was thinking, who's he passing to? Because there was nobody there. It literally just went out. Our midfield. I mean, Granit Xhaka was probably the one, he played a lot, I'll say he played a lot better than Partey. Not only was he playing better than Partey, the guy was pressing. There was one time where they were showing Granit, literally, I mean, I was surprised myself. Because I was thinking, where's everybody else? Where's everybody else in the press? And this is the problem with Arsenal. We are so inconsistent. Yeah? We turn it on for 5 minutes of the game, and this is what we do all the time. 5 minutes of the game were good, and then the rest. 2 shots on target all game. 2 shots. They had more attempts at goals than we did. I think they had something like 14 attempts or 11 or something like that. We're playing at home. We're the ones that are meant to be playing on the front foot, taking the initiative. And you've got them controlling the ball. Now, can somebody tell me why on earth we are playing like this? It can only be down to Arteta. I don't care what anybody says. He's the one that sends his team out there, and he needs to manage this team properly. You're making substitutions, 3 substitutions on the 78th minute. What? Okay, yes, they came on and made a difference. You came out in your post-match and said, yep, they came out. And you thought that was okay. You didn't feel they came on late, but when they came on, they made an impact. Yes, they made an impact, but they could have made an impact earlier on in the game. Slavia Prague had made 3 substitutes. 1 at half-time, then another 2 on the 64th minute. And we're sending on 3 players in the 78th minute. Pepe, Aubameyang, and El Nene. Yeah, Martinelli came on for Willian in this, I think it was in the 74th minute. Yeah. Now for me, yeah, why did you start off with Willian? What is it that you've got against Martinelli why you're starting Willian? The William of the Chelsea days who used to pick up the ball and run at the players. He wasn't our worst player, by the way. But the William that used to pick up the ball and run at them, it's just like he slows the game down. When Martinelli came on, should I say, right? He took the game. He took the game to them. Harassing them, pressing them. We don't get that with Willian. And he insists on playing this guy week in, week out. You got to remember, this guy's not scored a goal. He's not scored a goal for Arsenal since he joined the club. Yes, there was a little time where for a couple of games he got a few assists. But this guy's had offered nothing to this club. And Arteta insists on playing him. So we come out with this team selection, which I was disappointed with, because I wanted to see Pablo Mari in the back, holding again for me. Yes, he had an okay game yesterday. I mean, this guy was playing more forward than some of our strikers. I mean, Lacazette, I thought at one point he was playing in defence. He was playing so deep, it was absolutely ridiculous. I wanted to see Pablo Mari alongside Mangales, because I feel that when he's playing, Mangales is playing alongside Holding. I just feel that there's no leadership there, and he can be very rash and very clumsy, and panics. There was a couple of times where he just hoofed the ball up in the end. There was one time when he made a tackle. Hopefully he got back up quickly and made a last minute challenge on the player before he could pull the trigger. And this is what we get, the inconsistency, this back four. You had Cedric Suarez, yeah, playing obviously in left back position. You had Bellerin playing on the right. Leno. I wanted to see Pablo Mari alongside Mangales, and also I wanted to see Chambers playing at right back. But look, I'm not going to diss Bellerin because I felt defensively he was good, but wasn't going forward. That was the problem. They don't have no outlet going forward. Saka missing chances. I think two times one-on-one with the goalkeeper. You've got to finish your dinner, Saka, man. You've got to finish it. Smith Rowe, playing in that number 10 role, yeah? You know, he was not as effective in the game as I would have liked. He's very good off the ball. Very good off the ball, his movement and everything. But didn't think he influenced the game at all. As I said about Willian, just slows the game down. You know what I mean? Put in the odd 1 or 2 crosses, but this is the problem. There's nobody in the box. There was one point where we was breaking and I saw Laka literally just walking. I just don't get it. Laka coming deep for the ball. We have no outlet. We have no target player. And that's why I wanted Aubameyang to play yesterday and play on the shoulder. Because as soon as he came on, as soon as Mpepe come on, even El Nene, who was then pinging the ball and getting it through the lines, getting it to the likes of Pepe, getting the ball up front to Aubameyang, who there was one point where Aubameyang, obviously, for the goal, he made the assist, won the ball back and laid off a nice assist. And then he himself obviously had a chance as well as soon as he come on. Now, I'm saying with these players, if they come on earlier, we would have made a difference. We could have won this game 3 or 4-0. But we just did not put our dinner away. I could not believe it when Lacazette, you know, when he robbed a player, yeah? And literally all he had to do, the goalkeeper gave him, gave him the decision to play the ball, either go round him, but he decides to go and try and play it up in the top corner, hits the crossbar. Gosh, I tell you, man, I tell you. This club is, for the life of me, man, it drives me absolutely crazy, man. That's why I want to black out, man, because this club has just made my hair even more grey out. Seriously. Man, you know, I really don't know where we go from here. And what makes it worse is, even if we go out to Slavia Prague next week, this manager still got a job. That is the problem. This manager has still got a job. Because I was watching a podcast and Fabrizio Romano was on there and he was saying that this club is going to show faith in Arteta. They are supposedly going to back him in the summer, but I don't know how. I really don't know. I don't know. We ain't going to attract the players because we're not going to be in Europe. And even if we did get through to Europe, we cannot be going into the Champions League with this team. We will get embarrassed. Arteta is not cut out. You cannot be using this club as your training, as your apprenticeship. It can't work. But this is the Arsenal. This is what Arsenal are doing, the hierarchy from top to bottom. It is just completely lost its way. And I don't know what it's going to take. Mate, when the goal went in, it wasn't even worth me shouting. I just sat there and just laughed. Because you just knew this is what Arsenal does. You just don't know what Arsenal's going to turn up. We're playing Sheffield United Sunday evening. I don't know whether we're going to win. I couldn't care less anyway. But do I know if we're going to go there and win? Don't know. I don't know. When we go to Slavia Prague next week, Thursday, do I think we're going to go there and win? Who knows? Because Arsenal is the club that keeps on giving, yeah? They might as well all dress up in Father Christmas suits and just give away gifts. If there was another team like that was replicating Arsenal, we would win all the time because Arsenal beat themselves. Only the team is Arsenal that beat themselves. No in-game management, nothing. Absolutely terrible what I saw there yesterday. And, after that Liverpool game, you would think there would be a response. And Arteta came out and said there was going to be a response. What response was there? You call that a response? Playing like that? Nah, not good enough. Absolutely not good enough. The jury is properly out on you, Arteta. Properly out, mate. And I hope the verdict is guilty, yeah, when it comes to the assessment at the end of the season. Yeah, and the judgment is, man, you need to walk. You need to walk. Look, I'm not going to go anymore. I'm just going to give you my player ratings. And yeah, it is what it is, man. I am just absolutely frustrated with this club. Let's start off with Leno and go. Look, could he have done better in any of those goals? Or that goal, should I say? I mean, it's hard to say. I mean, he made a couple of good saves. The one where he palmed it onto the post, but could he have maybe pushed it out? I don't know. To stop it from being corner, but he was hit at him with ferocity. So it's a difficult one. But the other one where when the goal was headed in, and it's just like, again, he flapped at it and pushed it into his own net. That's what it looked like. I thought he could have done better on that. But it is what it is. Leno, for me, he's not a world-class goalkeeper. Every week that I see him play, I just losing faith in him. Do you know what I mean? I'm giving Leno. I'm going to give Leno a 5. I'm going to give Leno a 5. Bellerin, defensively was okay. Didn't really give anything in terms of attacking wise, and didn't offer nothing like that attacking. But defensively, there was one where he was actually playing in a position of holding. And they broke on us, and I was thinking, they're going to overlap? And I was thinking, where's the other players to cover? And he had to actually go and make, I think he deflected, he made a block and he deflected him, and Leno was able to make the save. But I can't work out what system we're playing. I don't know what we're playing. I don't get it. I don't understand how Arteta's got this team set up. It's beyond me. You had Holding going forward, intercepting balls where it should have been our midfield. You know, as I said, you had Laka coming deep. You know, trying to create things for himself, but it just wasn't happening. The cohesiveness of the team was not there. We don't play as a team. We're just individuals. And it's just like they go out there. I know I've drifted away from the player rates, but I'm ranting again. They just go out there and it's literally just go out there and do what you need to do. It just seems like these guys don't get any proper coaching. And again, I'm fed up of those promotional videos. Yeah. Don't want to see them. Don't want to see them. Yes, I'm guilty because every time I see it, I click on it because I want to see what they're doing. But it ain't happening on the pitch. As I said, Leno is going to get a 5 for me. Bellerin, as I said, defensively was okay, but going forward, didn't offer much. I'm going to give Bellerin also a 5. Rob Holding had a chance with a header. Headed it just over the bar. Goalkeeper actually made a save. Again, defensively was okay, average. I'm going to also give him a 5 as well. Gabriel Magalhaes, just a little bit, for me, just a little bit rash. Panics. Sometimes makes the wrong decision. And obviously, you know, he was under pressure when he received the ball in the last sort of 3 minutes of the game from Cedric Suarez. Ends up losing it, and the guy smashes it at Leno. Obviously, makes a save. Magalhaes, I'm going to give him a 4. Cedric Suarez, listen, you play for Portugal. You got to be doing better than that. Yeah, that ball comes. You need to hit that at Rose or hit it down the field. Get it away from a goal. Why are you playing the ball back? Why? Why would you be doing that? It don't make sense what you're doing. And for the goal. Yeah, mistake. You and Bellerin, you should have been picking up the player. You should have been goal side of him. You had to scramble. You literally was doing a rugby tackle on him that could have given him away a penalty anyway. Yeah, you're gonna get a 2 for me, Suarez. You had a terrible game. Thomas Partey, mate, I don't know what's going on, man. You're morphing into a mediocre player right now. And listen, yes, injuries, and it just seems as if I don't know. I can't even find it. I don't know if you look match fit. I don't know. You just don't look match fit, and losing the ball, giving away the ball. As I said, passes going straight. Couldn't even play a short 5-yard pass. Not good enough. Yes, first half he was okay-ish, but second half he was terrible, man. You're getting a 3, mate. Granit Xhaka, for me, was doing a lot of pressing, trying to win the ball, and literally, he's trying to tell the other guys to press with him. Literally, he was the only one upfield. At one time, it was just him pressing, and everybody else was just standing there watching him. Do you know what I mean? Granit Xhaka, I want to give him a 6. I'm going to give Granit Xhaka a 6. Saka out on the right, 2 massive chances. Was trying to create, but just, I don't know if it's because he hasn't played for a while and he just looked rusty. You've got to finish your dinner, Saka. You've got to finish it, mate. Just sometimes your decision making as well. But look, I'm going to give you a 4. I'm going to give you a 4, mate. I'm going to give you a 4. Smith Rowe, I felt didn't affect the game as much. Worked hard, but just didn't see enough of him on the ball. I'm going to give Smith Rowe also. I want to give Smith Rowe also a 4 as well. Willian, problem with Willian, is Arteta. It's just like, I've got to play this guy because I've paid him the money. I've paid the money for him, or the wages and that. I've put a lot of hope in this guy, so I need to play him to prove everybody wrong. But he ain't proving anybody wrong, because you ain't done nothing for this club. Yeah, you slowed the game down. Yes, there was a couple of times where you're putting a few crosses and a few through balls, but nobody was on the end of it. Slow the game down too much for me. Don't really offer much. I'm giving you a 4 as well. Lacazette, mate, what was you doing? What was you doing for that goal? Or the hopeful goal that you missed? How are you missing that, mate? You're one-on-one with the keeper. He sat himself down. You could have either gone around him, but you just didn't. You just wasn't composed enough. And even when he was going, I was holding my hands and I was saying, please, please. My son said he ain't scoring, and obviously he was right. Saka, man. I mean, Lacazette, man. You can't be missing them, man. Sorry, I've got to give you a 3, mate. Sorry about that, mate. Got to get a 3, bruv. Martinelli came on, was very busy. Again, always brings a lot of enthusiasm to the game, and you can see when he comes on, there's a lot of energy. I'm going to give Martinelli. I'm going to give Martinelli a 6. I'm going to give him a 6. Nicolas Pepe came on, got the winning goal. See what I'm talking about. He didn't get the winning goal. Could have got the winning goal. Lovely take. Was beating the last man. If that last man had brought him down, it would have been a red card, penalty. Lovely chip with his left foot outside of his left foot, and it nestled in to the side netting of the goal. I thought it was going to go past or hit the post, but thankfully it went in. I'm going to give Nicolas Pepe a 7 for that. Aubameyang came on, looked, enthusiastic, and you could see he made a difference. Yes, he hasn't been good for a few games, and I said I wanted him to start, but obviously he didn't. But with the 12 minutes or so that he had, he came on, got the assists, looked lively. I'm going to give Aubameyang a 6. Again, Mohamed El-Neni came on in the 78th minute. And when he came on, he did more than Thomas Partey did for the whole game, or for the majority of the game that he was on. And I'm going to give El-Neni a 6. Dani Ceballos just came on, nice haircut, didn't really do nothing. I'll give you a 1. The manager wasn't happy with the selection, was too slow with making subs and his decision making, not happy at all. The guy is not good enough in terms of leading this club, not good enough at all. He's naive, he's arrogant, listen to his post-match. How is it that you're saying that bringing them on in the 78th minute, 8 minutes, yes, they made an impact, but you didn't feel that bringing them on earlier was a problem? It's not good enough, man. It's not good enough, mate. Arteta, you're getting a 2 from me. You're getting a 2 from me. I'm not going to even bother rate the referee. He was there, so it is what it is. But listen, guys, we need to go on second leg, and I don't know, it's going to be a tough one. It's hard to call to see who's going to win this, but we need to go there and show some fight. We've got Sheffield United on Sunday. Don't know what team's going to turn up. Look out for the review for that, or the preview for that. I may do a watch long. Let's see what happens. Please like, subscribe and share, and come on guys, get me to 130. Take care.